now we're going to go ahead and do a translate. So if you're learning a different language, or one of the children would like to see their stories written in various different languages, we can go and translate. So again, we're going to go to Freddy's Paris Adventures. We're going to click on that. And we're going to now create a translation of this particular story. So again, we go to Read Now, and then we can click on the screen again, and there will be two buttons, a purple one that says Translate and a green one that says Add Chapter. So for Translate, we're just going to go ahead and press the purple button. And this is great because not only can you translate to a different language, any language you want, and given that this is Freddy's French adventure or Parisian adventure, let's translate it to French. But now let's say that child that you're working with, although they might be reading at a 7-year-old level regularly or 8-year-old regularly, in French they certainly are not. So what we can do is we can transcreate. This is what we call our transcreate function. Basically taking the story as is, but making it simpler. So we rewrite the story with the same theme and the same characters, but we make it so that first off, it's written in the right phonic setting of the language that you're translating it to. So exactly how they would write it in French if they were just creating that story. But also, we can change the reading level. So again, if that child is only reading about a 4-year-old level for French, but they've already read the English version, they can now learn vocabulary, sentence structure, grammar, all of those great things in the second language they're trying to learn. In this case, it would be French. We can also translate the story to dyslexia, ADHD, and others. So if there's a great story, but you think that, a child with ADHD may want to consume the story a little differently, we can certainly translate it so that the story is written in a way that is more enjoyable for somebody with those learning diversities. So in this case, we'll just do a French story written for a 4-year-old, and we'll translate that chapter. And now that our translation is ready, again, takes about 10 to 15 seconds, you can see that now the French version of the story is much shorter, the language is much simpler, and we can go ahead and finalize the images. But the images really will be the same images it was before, but now it's just a French story. So as you can see, we have the same images, so the children can see that there is some kind of continuation to what the story that they've just created, but now done in a way that is a little simpler for those learning a second language.